live, probably. Alright, welcome along. It is VRS F2. It's round 2 here at Monza. I've been banned for being 200 kilos underweight in the car. So I'm back on commentary joining Fran Manuli for one-shot qualifying. Agent
Let's go. Agent Sinio has joined, so he will be in the sprint. But now,
oh God,
let's go.
Chauncey Boy and Joker qualifying bans. We are getting ready to go here inside. Oh,
it's Max, who is currently leading. Oh no, sorry,
Zen. Oh, Zen on my screen.
Zen.
It's because everyone should be.
It's ST as well now. It's is that Liam?
Liam on my screen was in first.
Oh my God, there's so much going on at the moment. Bluefoot into turn 1.
ST.
It's ice. It's ice soup, ice and super. Both Invictus have retired. Max has retired as well, probably an invalidation from them. But it's a Shamrock on provisional pole at the moment. But he is just going through the chicane here, so anything can realistically happen. FaZe Monkey and ST are battling for position. Leo, Shamrock, oh, Bluefoot takes provisional pole. Shamrock takes it again. ST now gets the best exit out of Lesmos, but it's Shamrock out of the second Lesmo who is up on ST and Bluefoot. Mr. Orabang down in P6. Quiet Boy with a P9 at the moment, with Andy being in the top 8.
Everything can change.
Shamrock needs to get it right here.
He kept
Sham Sham went a bit wide in Oscari, and that allowed ST to go on provisional pole, and Bluefoot has jumped Shamrock. I knew Shamrock lost time there. He did go a bit wide on the exit, but now this is where the lap can be destroyed in Parabolica. This is a really hard corner with these cars, but no, keeps it clean. Shaman jumps Bluefoot. Now pedal to the metal, to the line. It's going to be ST who gets the fastest lap by 3/10. Really close between Sham and Bluefoot. So much disqualifications
and invalidation. You love Zen and Quiet Boy, the two that couldn't get the lap together. But it's beneficial for them, Fran, because that puts them on pole for the sprint.
Yes, it does.
18 points off for a sprint race victory. Quiet Boy and You Love Zen, the two people that couldn't put a valid lap together. We had a further 7 retirements. That's the pain of one-shot qualifying. But on pole, it's going to be ST from Shamrock. Bluefoot in 3rd. It's going to be FaZe Monkey 4th. Max CPS in 5th. The Spanish Armada of Orabang in P6, 1.3 off the top time. And Andy, the A-Team, 7th in the classifications. Good effort from him after last week, obviously invalidated in his one-shot qualifying effort. And I remember that I was in a call with him. He was not very happy about that, but I told him, keep going, because you'll get pole for the sprint.
I mean, the sprint was still really good points.
Yeah, 18 points for a win in the sprint. I mean, Fran, I think you've gone a little too nice on the points there, to be all honest, because...
I wanted to be close, Leo.
Yeah, I'll tell you that, though. Andy took home P3 on that day. Obviously, myself and Rianspence deemed too fast, taking home the win and 2nd, respectively. It was a good little battle between us in Miami, but we will be doing a quick reset here before the race, so everyone should be retiring out. Hopefully you've told them that, Fran, because I certainly haven't. It is 3 laps anyway. Let's see the chaos of our lobby resets. ST, Shamrock, everyone getting drive-thrus for jumping the start, and it's lights out, and away we go. ST retires. Shamrock doing some weave, and he's getting his car into condition. After this formation lap into turn 1, Shamrock takes the corner normally. Someone is trying to nuke Shamrock. That was, I don't know who, but they ended up straight in the wall. Carnage and chaos, we all love this. This is how to do a lobby reset that anyone who is in any other league, just get everyone smashing into a wall, doing whatever the hell they want. IceVR's leading, by the way. I hope he knows how we do lobby resets in this place, because he's actually still driving the track.
Oh my God!
And he's still going.
Ice has gone off! Ice has gone off!
Oh, look at that. I think that's Max in the wall in the background, and he's disqualified. Ice, the only person left standing in this race. And finally,
and he
gets
DNFs well in, better than Andrew. What a guy.
Better than Andrew, better than those guys that drove the entire formation at that one time I left it on by accident. before a lobby
What a guy.
reset. We will be
and
joining back as... Oh, no.
Okay, thank God, thank God.
Oh,
Whoa.
in-mouth moments there as everything looks to be broken. But we will be joining you back in a couple of moments for the actual race. And that should be a hell of a lot less interesting than everyone smashing into a wall, I'll tell you that. Okay, we are back to live. And the grid is reversed for the sprint. Everyone on those red striped soft tyres. Quiet Boy will be taking the pole for the sprint. from Zen, IceVR, Liam, Billy, Super, Max, Andy, Orabeng, and Matt as your top 10. Top 10 do score points for the sprint. A few people are a little confused about the sprint format in the VCs, but we are getting ready to go green in Monza. First time. It is lights out.
Lights out.
Away
we go. Boogity, boogity, boogity.
Let's go racing.
And Quiet Boy gets away pretty well, but Zen also gets away pretty decently. It's going to be a carnage into turn one as Andy has disconnected. And there's already 2 cars. It's Billy Wiz. Billy Wiz is stuck. It's wheel locking with someone. Something happened to Billy Wiz. Joker has had a shocking start as well. But Billy Wiz and Super have made contact, and it's not been the best as Andy's game has crashed. And Quiet Boy leads the
it's a spin
Italian sprint.
It's not a spin price, it's Max.
Riley going down positions. Orabeng and Riley go wheel to wheel now. Liam
Ice in the wall.
to the big tree. It's Riley in the wall. He's got an end plate missing there. A Shaman Bluefoot already up into the points.
Yeah, Shaman Blue doing a great job.
Let me see if I've got Andy added. Okay, I do. Okay, Andy's been invited again. Here goes Bluefoot. Johnsy Boy really defending that. As that Rodent is really nice. And Bluefoot will...
ST spun in a Scary.
Oh my god, what a bottle job. What a fraud. But look at the gap. Look at the gap that Quiet Boy has gained over Zen. Quiet Boy is on course here.
I mean, we knew he's no good at qualifying. Higgins FaZe Monkey, by the way.
I mean, he is really good in a sprint race. He does love a sprint race, but here is FaZe Monkey and Orabeng going wheel to wheel. This is a really good battle between these two. Down the inside goes Orabeng. FaZe Monkey's been spun!
Backwards!
And he's reset the track, which is not allowed. And Bluefoot, something happened to Bluefoot. Gaffo is back. What is happening in this race?
I think Quiet Boy is going to have been happy to start it on pole there. As Orabeng gains a position, Riley.
As here is Sinio on Bluefoot. Sinio trying to go attacking. Oh, Sinio's been taken out.
Who was that? Is that Bluefoot?
Oh, it's okay. They're taking people out. Okay, we've got some griefers.
Ah, sacre bleu. I mean, in any case, Quiet Boy leads by 3 seconds. Joker and Super have had to take a pit stop to get new wings on.
I've just seen Sinio get killed.
I thought that was Bluefoot made contact with Sinio there.
As Sham has gone down to P10, I don't know what happened to Sham.
I know, but Sham, is he missing?
There was a lot of carnage. Oh yeah, he is. He's got damage. He has got damage.
Struggles there for Shamrock down in P10, about to be made P11 by Billy Wiz, who is somehow
Sinio up into P7.
Are we gonna see Sinio score points in VRS2? That would be historical.
And it's really decent points as well. Look at Sinio weaving to try to get the slipstream off. Max is gonna send it down the inside of Sinio. Gets that position done. Max has gone so deep into turn 1 and gets a 3-second penalty.
They were both braking at the 100 boards. You could do that in an F1 car. There is no way you're getting that done and getting it stopped.
But this is Sham has got to have a wing change, and this has not been the sprint race that he would have imagined.
Sean Johnsy Boy, by the way, on Matt. He's looking to have a go. He's right.
I mean, Johnsy Boy is fighting for the championship here.
Is he going to go for it to Lesmo 2? Up the inside.
Johnsy Boy is inside. There's no space given by Matt.
And the Spanish Armada is going to plow past Johnsy Boy's Rodent motorsport car with the McLaren livery, but he's going to try and have to fight it back into a Scary. Does Johnsy Boy have the confidence on the brakes? Not quite.
Matt gets a 3-second penalty.
In P4, Matt, I mean, it's still looking like you could be points at this stage. The chaos erupting around this circuit. And Matt, in P4 right now. Johnsy Boy. Matt's miles off the track. He's in the barrier. Oh, never mind. He's He's just reset the track there, I think, as Matt has disconnected, maybe. That causing him issues. It's Johnsy Boy this time.
Oh yeah, Matt
should be
has
clean.
disconnected.
And it's clean for Johnsy Boy into turn 1. He will get the
Super
move
gets a
done.
3-second penalty.
Matt saying he's got internet issues. Matt is going to try and be found on my friends list quickly. As we continue on in this race, Billy Wiz on the exit, looking at Sinyo now. Sinyo, the man, the myth and the legend, the guy that could go from 21 laps down to winning a race, almost certainly. Going to be under pressure from Billy Wiz. He's going to take a look up the inside. There's a bit of contact there. Billy, I think a mistake in even trying to look for that. He was nowhere near getting alongside. Sinyo at that point of the track. But pressure building now for the high-tech driver in that lovely Williams livery. I think that might be Luke Browning's livery, which I do quite like. The F2 Williams. It's very nice and basic.
I really like Johnsy Boy's livery, and that's not being biased.
Yeah, is that the McLaren? That is Alex Dunn's McLaren. I think that's why you might like it so much. Billy was a mile off the track, by the way, after getting past Sinyo. Horrible exit for the two of them.
4.5-second gap at the moment as well.
Quiet boy, learn how to qualify, man. Because you're already pulling nearly 5 seconds.
As Sham gets a 3-second penalty, it doesn't get easier for the championship leader.
Yeah, Bluefoot though, good exit through the parabolica on Sinyo and Billy Wiz. Is this going to be a double overtake for Bluefoot? DRS, double dose of slipstream off the back of Sinyo and Billy. Is it going to be 3 wide into turn 1? Sinyo backing down. Oh, Billy, sorry, backing down. It's Sinyo who takes the front of that.
Bluefoot trying to switch back. He just can't get the traction off, and that allows Billy Wiz to get by the Silent Bull, who is in the ART at the moment, which is a really nice livery.
Yeah, to be fair, I'm just loving all these F2 cars. It's just different. Orbang losing positions down to 5th against Liam, putting himself back into the grasp of Max.
Zen is doing really well to keep a gap to Johnsy Boy as well, but Johnsy Boy is quickly gaining as Sham gets the fastest lap of the race. And I mean, he's got a fresh softs, and he's got a lot of catching up to do. But this is Bluefoot on Sinyo, gets the position. Sinyo, of course, still in the points positions, and that's a yellow flag, and that is Super, I think, who is spun round again into turn 1.
Super not having a race here. That's Sinyo. Oh,
Johnsy
that
Boy
is
has a
balls
3-second
on the
penalty as well.
Williams driver. I mean, it wasn't clean by any sense of the word. But go on, Sinyo. We love to see you at least having a go at taking a bite.
Bluefoot will play the smart, of course. He's going to get the DRS this time round. He taps Sinyo. You do not want to tap that front wing.
Yeah, looking further forward though. Look at this. It could be 4 people.
Oh my god. This is amazing.
It's 3 wide.
It's 3 wide into turn 1. This is going to end up in tears.
Gets up to P4.
Really? Holy.
He's still going to be fighting though.
Holy crap. That was amazing.
What a go. Bluefoot, by the way. 10 seconds for cutting a corner. Did he go? I think he's cut turn 1 or 2 there, because he has gained quite a margin to Sinyo. That DRS wouldn't just facilitate on its own, but look at these guys for P4 on track. They all want it. Orabang, though, now wanting to pull away and go and take on Johnsy Boy and Zen, who are a couple seconds up the road as FaZe.
Monkey gets a 3-second penalty, so there's a lot of penalties being dished out, and Orabang currently is on the podium because of Johnsy Boy's 3 seconds.
Yeah, you know who's...
Johnsy Boy is gonna really fall off if Orabang manages to get into the DRS.
Sinyo
Between who?
Gaffo! On the back straight, Sinyo pointing into the wall. Gaffo's not going to be happy about that.
Got a 10-second penalty for some reason. Since when?
Turn 2, he cut it on this lap. I think Bluefoot cut turn 2, gave himself a 10-second penalty. ST now is going to have a go on Sinyo, who's started to drop a little bit like a fly after what was a beautiful start to the race for him. Into the final corner, tries ST, selling a little bit of a dummy, but we've got to go and look up at P4 because here comes FaZe Monkey. Through on Orabang down towards turn 1, and
Bluefoot gets another 10 seconds and retires in the pits.
It's not been the sprint for Blue.
I mean, he is really ill at the moment, so it's not going to be... We're not expecting crazy magic from Bluefoot.
You'd still hope, though, that Bluefoot... By the way, Orabeng no longer is still just about on the podium, sorry. FaZe Monkey's penalty plus Johnsy Boy's helping him out, but Johnsy Boy close to getting that DRS advantage now. Is ST about to have a go on Sinyo? Only a couple hundredths back into turn 4. He gets the braking done beautifully. Bit of contact. ST in the gravel. Sinyo has been in the wars today. And Andy, the A-team, up to P11.
Sinyo is a fucking unit as he goes off the track.
Oh, Andy's had to take avoiding action there.
Andy's in the points. He's got wide as well.
Have DRS.
Here is the fight that I want to see. It's Orabeng against FaZe Monkey. Orabeng is one of the only drivers who doesn't have penalties.
Oh god, Sinyo took a look there against Andy into Ascari. Massive cut for the high-tech driver, but might just have to sit behind for now. Here comes Orabeng now as Bluefoot says, Sinyo, you just driving shit on purpose. So, some choice words there as Johnsy Boy is about to get into Zen's DRS here, who is still 7 seconds, by the way.
Johnsy Boy needs to gain now. Johnsy Boy needs this DRS to help him. I mean, he's got a 1.2 second gap. He needs to cover off Orabeng, which is he needs another 1.5 seconds.
Okay, here comes Sinyo on Andy into turn 1. Can he get the move done? He is very tight to that inside line, but that
is really getting aggressive in the sprint race. I think he does want the point here, but he's got 6 seconds of pens.
ST
so at the moment,
right in the hot seat to take a point away from this after.
Johnsy Boy is looking at Zen as Shamrock gets 10 seconds, and he's probably going to retire from the sprint race. Not his best, not his most fortunate race. Let's say that.
These guys are wanting to have a monumental scrap, by the way, Fran. P10 for a scrap, and neither of the two in 10th or 11th are going to take that position. ST could just sit back.
Orabeng has lost DRS to FaZe Monkey. FaZe Monkey is really putting his foot through this.
Oh no, please get away from 3 wide, fellas.
Sinyo. Sinyo taps ST or Andy.
Andy into ST as well. There's a little bit of contact.
Sinyo gets on such a good run. It's gonna be Sinyo with the better run of the three of them. But there's not gonna be any space in the middle. Does he go in?
Great check from Andy. Was that
meant
by Andy?
I have no idea what that was. This is absolute cinema, and Joker is having the time of his life, being 90 seconds behind everyone the whole race. The poor lad. But here now, Johnsy Boy has a chance. He's got a really good run entering into the chicane. Does he send it? Does he risk it? No, he doesn't. Zen. Oh, Zen has got a really bad entry to the chicane. Can Johnsy Boy benefit? And Zen goes late on the brakes. It's FaZe Monkey who is the spectator at the moment of this fight. But Max as well. Orabeng is losing a lot of time here.
I think Orabeng maybe not having the best of times in terms of driving.
As ST gets a 3-second penalty, so in fairness, he still is in the points. As there goes Johnsy Boy on Zen. Finally gets the move done, but he hasn't got the best exit out of Ascari. Zen is only a 10th and a half behind.
Yeah, and that's not smart from Johnsy Boy. It's only one straight in the corner. And then it's another DRS zone for Zen, but Zen wants it immediately to the inside. He takes a look and he will take the position.
That's a really good run. Zen, does he get? No, he doesn't get the DRS. Johnsy Boy gets the DRS. That was not smart by Zen. It's Johnsy Boy who's got the DRS. Look at FaZe Monkey, who can make it 3 wide if he wanted to. They both get past Zen.
He's gonna dive.
FaZe Monkey goes round the outside. Johnsy Boy cuts the... I don't even know what I'm saying, but Johnsy Boy stays in position. But this is helping Max get into this fight. Orabeng still nowhere. He is still on the podium, Orabeng.
Orabeng could still get this podium. That is how
Orabeng is still on this podium.
Is Zen going to get the move on FaZe up the inside? Gets on the brakes later. FaZe Smart backing out, and he's going to try a switchback. Little touch into the back.
Zen really doesn't need to be fighting this much. He is only losing time. This is only allowing Orabang to get closer. Zen doesn't have a penalty. He is still net P2 at the moment. All he has to do is stay in the DRS of Jonesy Boy. But wow.
These guys now starting to form a lovely train for P2. And for the time being, it looks like the Orabang...
Gaffo has 12 seconds of penalties.
Gaffo, I mean, he's in a world of his own right now. What's the worst that could happen with 12 seconds?
As Liam is really struggling to keep the car on the track.
Brian's calling Sinyo something special. I'm sorry, but you can't say that about Sinyo. He's something special in a nice way, but that's quite clearly not the way he meant it. But, starting the final lap, by the way, Fran, just to note here, Johnsy Boy in P2, he doesn't look like he'll be getting a podium here. Orabang just needs to pray he can stick close enough through this final lap. Is Zen going to have a go into turn 1? No. Can't quite brake late enough. But he'll have plenty of more opportunities to try and advance his position, at least on track. Because, as you know, penalties may be removed on appeal. Here goes Zen, though, through Curva Grande. Still trying to take a look at Johnsy Boy. Orabang needs to be careful.
Orabang has gained so much.
But crucially, that second there's Max off the track. Is that going to let Orabang back in DRS? It is. DRS now for Orabang. No DRS for Max, though.
Oh, Johnsy Boy gets a 6-second penalty.
That is guaranteed now. Orabang's podium. Here goes Max now. He's going to have to try and defend from Orabang. I don't think the fight will be too extreme, though, from the Alpine driver and the Dams Lucas Oil. Here goes Orabang. Max tried to dive it. That was a blatant corner cut to try and get the dive to work. But we've got to watch, because rounding the Curva Grande, not the Curva Grande, the Parabolica, is Quiet Boy, who has lapped Super.
It's Mr. Sprint Race, Mr. VRS Sprint Race, who wins another sprint race, this time in a different category. It's Johnsy Boy on track, coming P2. He drops down to P4. P5, actually. And it's Zen and Orabang.
Joyous occasion for Orabang. Liam had a 10-second. Gaffo
actually jumps
Liam over penalties.
But he's probably going to get jumped, no? Does Gaffo keep his P8?
I think it might be, because ST just gains on Liam only. Will Andy gain anything? No, it's just outside the points for Andy and Sinyo. Matt disconnected from the race. Joker a mile down. I don't know what happened to Super, but a lap down at the end of that. Here comes Matt, his disconnected car, P13. And P14 is going to be Joker in this sprint race. 10-second penalty applied afterwards for the Dams Lucas Oil driver. Gaffo asking if he is him finishing P9. I mean, crazy. I think just what a race, in all fairness. Quiet Boy takes the win. You Love Zen in P2. Kept it clean, but it is 10 seconds to Quiet Boy, who just seems to have the class of the field out there. And the Spanish Armada of Orabang, he comes home to take P3 after a scintillating sprint race. We will be joining you all back shortly, though, for the main race, the main event around Monza. 15 laps in the feature, a pit stop mandated, and plenty more action to come. And we are back kicking and screaming and ready to go in Monza. 15 laps, 4 people removed because of their driving standards. It's 5 lights though. ST on pole, Shamrock in P2. It is lights out and away we go, and it's a terrible start from ST.
It's a good start by Shamrock though. Look at that start from Sham. He's up into P1 already. Last race, our last race winner. Someone's on the inside. Bluefoot is on the inside. Sham gets a 3-second penalty. What was that? What was Bluefoot thinking there?
Look at Andy, he's up to P3.
Joker gets a drive shoe penalty. What is he doing?
It's chaos in turn 1, Bluefoot, with all the heroics causing issues for everyone. It's Shamrock from Max, from Andy A-Team, from Billy Wiz, and look who's in P5, friend.
Agency, yo.
Shamrock and Max already with 3-second time penalties. Andy, though, doesn't seem to have that same front-running pace that he could have had last week. Already dropped out of the DRS up the top 2. Top 5.
Shamrock, Sham will not be happy with that. He'll be looking to get rid of that penalty.
Yeah, let's take a quick look as well, while we have a moment before all the overtakes go on. It is soft tyres up and down the grid, so strategy variation is going to have to come from your pit laps. I think main opportunity here, though, is going to be Billy Wiz. Sat nice and close on the back of Andy, the A-Team. Joker serving his drive-through penalty. Can he recover in this race? But into turn 1. Billy Wiz,
have you noticed that it's an Alpine 1-2 and Andy's up into P3?
Yeah, but it might not be for long. It was a terrible turn 2 for Andy.
Billy Wiz is looking lively, but he just can't get enough of the slipstream. It's Super again, who's having a nightmare of a start.
Here goes Billy up the inside. It's a decent move from Billy. Tiny bit of contact between the two of them. Andy down to P4,
Takes
the
the
top
stick
2.
though, but Agent Sinio, Agent Sinio goes a bit wide.
Johnsy Boy is going to be looking to capitalise as Bluefoot gets Gappo.
Look at how far Sham and Max are ahead of the competition. Bluefoot gets a 3-second penalty. I don't know what he was thinking in turn 1. Sham must not be delighted about that. But here goes Andy. No,
Andy
doesn't
backed out.
try to make the move, backing out.
He's scared.
But Johnsy Boy is getting Johnsy Boy is getting such a good run on Sinio. Is this where Johnsy Boy? I wouldn't go on the inside of Sinio.
I mean, he might just want to.
Is Johnsy Boy brave on the brakes?
Beautiful.
Agent Sinio goes a bit way too much wide here. There, I'm not like I can't even speak English. But Johnsy Boy makes the move stick. Max gets the fastest lap of the race, and is he gonna go for a move on Shamrock? No, decides to play it safe. I mean, they've already got a 3-second gap, and Andy goes wide, so late on the brakes. It's a 10-second penalty.
Oh, that's
someone's
it's Johnsy Boy.
It's Johnsy Boy.
Johnsy Boy now sprint race winner in the gravel. Exit of turn 1, turn 2. Wheel up. Between the two of them, by the way, Billy Wiz must have had an absolute mare. 1.2 at the exit of the Curva Grande. He was behind Andy. So Andy, actually no, Andy cut turn 1.
FaZe Monkey is looking down the inside of Bluefoot. Bluefoot goes a bit wide. FaZe Monkey will get the better run into Lesmo too. They're still side by side. Bluefoot still keeps his position, but FaZe Monkey gets such a good run, and he also has the DRS, and it's Gaffo in the middle of between them. No.
They're so close between them all. The Spanish Armada is behind the two of them as well.
Down the inside, it's Swill to Wheel and Oscari. FaZe Monkey goes off, Gaffo goes off. Bluefoot retains all the positions that he lost.
And here goes Orabeng,
and this will only allow this will only allow Johnsy Boy to get back in the fight and back into DRS, as Gaffo is scrapping away down to P9. Remember, P12 is points, so Johnsy Boy technically is getting points at the moment.
Yeah, but still plenty to go on. FaZe Monkey speeds and retires.
Oh, retires to the pit lane.
ST, though, will take the position from Bluefoot. How many more could Bluefoot lose? Orbang inside of turn 1. It's a good move. Bluefoot looking for the exit, but it hits straight into the back.
A little lock up into Orbang.
I mean, look at this. P6 and P7 for the Van Amersfoort.
It's already on lap 4. This is flying by, in my opinion.
Yeah, plenty
Does
of
Bluefoot
time
send it down the inside here? He is gonna send it down the inside. He cuts the first word. That's a really good overtake, but Orbang, Gaffo's in the gravel. What is Bluefoot attacking here? This is some aggressive attacking here. As Billy Wiz gets a 3-second penalty, Sinio at the moment is on the podium.
I mean, wouldn't expect less from Agent Sinio. Everyone's favorite
Agent Sinio, as he gets a 3-second penalty. But this will only allow ST. But my god, it's Shamrock and Max who are flying away. It's the two Alpine Academy drivers. Is Max close enough to make a move this time round? I think Max is just trying to keep playing it safe into the DRS. He knows he's gaining with that DRS, but look how close he is entering into the corner. Max switches to the inside. Shamrock, does he fight it that much? Shamrock is going to try to go round the outside. He does not need to be risking it like that. That's aggressive defending from Sham, who lets Max by out of respect. And Shamrock loses the lead, but they've lost so much time to Andy.
Yeah, Andy with that 10-second, I think.
That was not smart by Shamrock, but at least he done the right thing and gave the position back. Jonesy Boy still stuck in P11 behind Gaffo, who is really up the back of Orbang. Does he send it down the inside? Of course he does. He is RB Gaffo after all. Side by side. Oh, Gaffo in the gravel again.
This is torture for Gaffo. As ST, it's top 7. All with
top
penalties.
7, all with penalties, so it's all to play for at the moment. Bluefoot is still in the fight as well, even though Max and Shamrock are so close to each other again.
I mean, here's what you gotta think, friend. This opens
Bluefoot gets past ST into Ascari. What a move down the inside of Ascari. Sorry for interrupting you, Leo, but that was one hell of a move from Bluefoot.
Yeah, Billy now already looking on the back of Andy as well. These guys need to work together.
Quiet Boy is so close at the moment. And he has no penalties.
Yeah, pulling the penalties up on the screen for you. It's 3 seconds for everyone but Andy, who has 10. And
here goes Shamrock, who's really close to Max. Shamrock goes and overtakes right before the corner, so he does not need to risk anything or send it. Goes back onto the racing line to get the best exit he can and best entry. And Shamrock leads the Italian Grand Prix again. But Billy Wiz is gaining on them. It's a 2.3 gap from about 3.5 seconds. And I've really butchered that English, so apologies.
Yeah,
but here goes Quiet Boy. Quiet Boy is less than a 10 behind. Look how close the top 8 is.
Yeah, ST and Blue just both got past Sinio into turn 1, who's starting to struggle in this race. And is this the door now for Quiet Boy? Lesmo 1, not your typical overtaking zone, and Lesmo 1, where Quiet Boy backs out just for a moment. Lesmo 2,
there you go, side by side. It's Red Bull against Williams in terms of liveries. And Max has dropped off a bit to Shamrock. It's a 6-10 gap, so not as close as he would have liked going into Ascari. Sham really putting his foot through here.
Wasn't this just not expected though, friend? Sham looked so good last week out in Miami. He was even scaring me. And I was the guy that was banned for pace. Sham was on a whole other level in terms of his pace here. And
but Billy Wiz is still gaining the gap now, down to under 2 seconds. Bluefoot, Mr. P7, so far is net P4 at the moment. If he does not get any more penalties, he does need to get into the DRS though. That is crucial on this track, or else you will go nowhere.
You know, if Bluefoot gets overtaken by ST, he will be actually in P7 in terms of after penalties. But I also think after turn 1, will there be anything
Sham's disconnected!
Shamrock, immediate Steam invite sent to him. That'll be pain for Shamrock. 59 AI, by the way. going to cost him all the time in the world. This is DRS about to be gone for Shamrock.
This is
now
terrible.
Billy Whiz will also get a beautiful helping hand here from the ghosted car.
Have you invited Sham? Have you invited him?
I've invited him already, yeah.
Oh, Orbang retires. Is that in the pits?
No, it's not.
It's on track, I think.
Retired on track, but maybe safety cars aren't enabled.
Oh, Sham is down to P3 at the moment. He's going to be overtaken by Andy shortly if he does not get back into this race.
And you've got to remember, everyone that comes across Shamrock's disconnected car is going to get a helping of DRS down one of the two straights here. Andy will be the next to serve himself a nice dose of DRS to help him get himself back into that 1 second window of Billy Whiz, who's still trying to fight his way back forward towards Max TSMI into turn 1.
Andy now ahead of Sham, and Sham is crumbling down the order. This is what you don't want to see.
Yeah, still waiting now though. This is around the time we might start to think about pit stops coming into effect, as Sham apparently having server issues. So where is he on my Steam friends list? He's offline, I think, on my Steam friends list. So truly having a nightmare of a time.
Sham has lost the Wi-Fi apparently. Oh my god, this is heartbreak. This is heartbreak for Sham, whose championship I don't want to say it's in jeopardy because this is round 2, but he is being passed like a fucking stripper in a nightclub. Look how many times he's been passed. He's been passed by Bluefoot, he's been passed by ST, he's gonna be passed by Quiet Boy as well. He is down to P7 and Max is loving life at the moment. You can just tell he is laughing in that cockpit.
You know though, the stress.
It's a Max Billy Whiz 1-2.
Do you know what though?
This is what F2 gets you.
There's something you're missing here. Johnsy Boy, the guy closest to Sham in the title, is P9.
Yes, but now he's going to get ahead of Sham if Sham can't get in.
The damage was 10. It was 10 points the gap before this event. So I'll have to look it up later on what the damage is going to be after the sprint, after the main race. Is ST. Beautiful little move into turn 1, nice and tidy from the Van Amersfoort driver up to P4, which is a net P3 with penalties included, but Blue not going to want to give that up. And actually it's not, because look at who is in P6 right now without a single penalty. It's Mr. Sprint Race himself.
Mr. Sprint Race, Quiet Boy. Oh, it's a safety car.
Wait, what? Where? It's a virtual. It's definitely a virtual. I think Super having a spin, bringing out the VSC, neutralizing us for a moment. Oh, Andy. Oh, Andy, I've just realized. Also, no pit stops, Fran. This is something to note. Any pit stop under this VSC does not count towards...
Oh, but it's a full. I can see. Oh, wait, that's Super. I thought that was a safety car.
Yeah. So any pit stop under this VSC is not counted as your mandatory pit stop. It will be warning the drivers of that.
Why?
F2 rules, I guess.
What is that
F2
rule?
rules. You cannot pit under a safety car, otherwise it is not counted as your mandatory
even a full one.
change. Even a full one. So anyone who
does Max know this?
Well, it goes green.
Oh, it goes green and Max pits. That is a right thing to do, as Billy Whiz follows up as well.
Who else is
Andy is gonna lead the Italian Grand Prix.
ST and Blue have followed them in as well. Anyone now?
Quiet Boy is going for his usual overcut here. Agent, no!
Senyo!
No!
Senyo, my goat! Remember, long pit stops here as well. You do not want to change your wing. It's about 4 seconds typically as a pit stop. It is 13 if you have to change your wing.
Sham is up into P4. It's saved. Sham's up again to P4. Yes! And Max. I mean, Johnsy Boy is going for the overcut here because he has stayed out.
It's not going to work though. I remember last week, friend.
Yeah, the overcut was really bad.
Yes, Sham had better tyres, but it did not gain enough. these F2 cars, it's harder at the best times to make your overtakes and make them stick. But this is going to put some real pressure now on Quiet Boy, Andy, and Johnsy Boy, who
Super
are the
gets
three that
another
decided to stay
10-second
in.
penalty.
I mean, this is the thing though. Super last week, lap down, didn't retire. Super this week actually does retire from the race.
I mean, realistically, can Super get back out and win the race?
Wait, Super retired from a points-paying position.
Exactly, so he's not going to be able to get points now.
He won't be classified, he's just lost out on, yes, 1 point, but it is a point nonetheless. And should he have pitted later, maybe more points on offer. Quiet Boy and Johnsy Boy staying out. Quiet Boy and Andy staying out, sorry. Johnsy Boy, pit lane time for him in the Alex Dunn McLaren. And Shams AI decides to come into the pits. At least Shams AI is still driving. He will still score something.
And remember how badly these super softs die as well.
It doesn't seem as bad around here.
Johnsy Boy is still going in. I thought maybe he had a chance of being close, but no.
I mean, look at this.
Where has Joker come from?
Joker's
it's Billy Wiz.
not pitted.
Billy Wiz down the inside. Oh, Joker hasn't pitted.
No, Joker will have a run through the pit lane recorded, but no pit stop for him. He, remember, had a drive-through right at the start of this race.
Oh, yeah.
Also, just so you know, friend, again, I have no data on the pit stop loss because F2 cars are 20k an hour slower in the pits around here. 60k speed limit, which is probably what's caught the likes of Sinyo and Super out and FaZe Monkey when he sped into the pits.
And this is such a sad sight to see Shamrock in P11.
I mean, it'll make the championship more competitive, blah, blah, blah.
we wanted to see Shamrock 2 wins in a row. We wanted to see Sham 2 wins in a row. Let's say the real...
Oh god, Andy and Quiet Boy are terrified.
And he gets a 10-second penalty.
No, you saw them break so early for the pit lane. I was on board with Quiet Boy. They broke so early for the pit lane. And Andy still managing to speed, getting caught out by the pit speed limit. Quiet Boy exiting his pit box.
I mean to say, Gaffo's in P10. Like, what a shift from him to come back to racing, and it not even in an F1 car, as Max takes the lead again. But I want to see a fight between these two drivers, Billy Wiz and Max. Billy Wiz has gained quite a lot after the pit stops. He is 1.1. He was about 1.8, 1.9 behind the two really good mates. I mean, the class clowns of the league, as I like to call them. Can they battle for the lead here?
Look at how
Billy
much
Wiz will be
Boy
desperate.
Lost, by the way, on that one lap overcut. That is how bad.
Yeah, but he's going to be gaining quite a lot, no?
No, I don't think so. I really don't think
Johnsy Boy up into P6. This has been a great drive from Johnsy Boy. I think it's a really underrated drive from him, considering he started last from both races, and there's Sinyo in the background in the gravel. Yeah. Gaffo's terrified.
No, here's the real question. Brian. Can Joker catch Shamrock's AI to get within 3 seconds and actually score? I mean, that's not.
I mean, he's in the points. Right, he's in the points at the moment.
Yeah, but can Joker actually get to Sham's car and
I think
score
he will.
another
he will gain
point
10
or
seconds.
two? I actually forget the point system. It's only recorded on my laptop with League Racing tools. Because screw the
there it is. Does he get the DRS, Billy Wiz? He doesn't. Oh, that's so unfortunate. That is another safe lap for Max.
You know who does have it though?
I mean, this time around. But Bluefoot, ST and Bluefoot are gonna challenge here. Bluefoot is gonna go down the inside. And he is up into P3, the Silent Bull in the ART. The ST, what a defensive move that was. Round the outside. That was brave. That was good. That was getting his elbows out against Bluefoot. But now Bluefoot is having the run of his life. Well, I just know Bluefoot isn't going to send it. Bluefoot Norris isn't going to send it. Bluefoot is going to send it.
He's gonna
This
try
is
the
extraordinary from these
contact.
two. This is really good racing. This is allowing Quiet Boy to get into that 3-second gap. As
ST
Max
in
is
turn
doing enough to maintain the gap. Billy Wiz clearly struggling here.
ST broke about 20-25 meters later than I thought you could even tap
Oh,
the
and now
brakes
they
into
are
that
both
corner.
outside of the podium due to a 3-second penalty.
Quiet Boy will, after last race as well, P9 for Quiet Boy in the last event.
Blueford gets another
charge.
3-second penalty.
Oh God!
Does this
Blueford.
allow Johnsy? Is Johnsy Boy gonna? What does Johnsy Boy need to do?
Johnsy
To
Boy's
jump
in right now.
Bluefoot?
He is in right now against Bluefoot. The gap is just under 6 seconds forward to Bluefoot.
As Max starts the penultimate lap of the race. I mean, he has driven wonderfully, but we would have loved to see him and Sham scrap it out for the win. As Billy Wiz just looks like he cannot gain anything on Max.
Here goes Blue to the inside. It's
Oh,
deeper than he did in turn one.
as I say that, Billy Wiz has gained 4 tenths on Max in turn 1.
It's so easy though to make a little mistake on exit and just lose it.
Senor, what are you doing?
I don't know. But Senior realistically wasn't too
It's still in the
close into
points.
those points.
Still
right?
in the points.
Wasn't too close to gaining more. Probably was losing to Sham. Sinyo is all over the road right now. Has to take the avoiding action on the escape road. Sinyo having a time of it now. As we come on to the final couple of laps. Quiet Boy is in that DRS, by the way, of the pack ahead. 2 tenths the gap to ST. A little bit further to
Billy Wiz,
Bluefoot.
get the DRS. Come on, come on, come on. Make it interesting, Billy. Make it interesting, mate.
He's going to have
Please.
to really nail Parabolica to make it interesting for the race win, and it looks deep. It doesn't look clean from Billy, and he might lose out to the DRS.
I think he got it.
Just about gets
He got it. He got the DRS. Can we see something special? But it won't be into turn 1, of course. But he needs to keep gaining. He didn't.
DRS.
I saw the thing flash.
Quiet Boy
Oh, Max goes so wide into turn 1. Billy Wiz gets such a good run. Oh, ST.
It's contact.
How did he not get a penalty? But can Johnsy Boy benefit of this? But look at how close Billy Wiz is to Max. Max went so deep into turn 1. Billy Wiz is only 4 tenths behind. And he looks like he's gaining. It's the Red Bull Academy against Alpine. He is only 2 tenths behind. Oh, he gets clipped. This will be some fight. Max was deep again, but so was Billy Wiz. Billy Wiz is gonna get the DRS. Bluefoot gets another 3-second penalty. But look at how Max needs to go defensive with his weaving. Can Billy Wiz get close enough to Max take the inside? Billy Wiz around the outside goes off the track into the gravel.
And that is depression there for
Oh,
Billy
he
Wiz
should have just played
pointing
it safe and tried to get a run out. But here in the Italian Grand Prix, he didn't win in Spa, but he wins in Monza.
It's gonna be Max.
Max, it's boogity, boogity, boogity. It's gonna be Max. It's another Alpine driver on top. Max wins the Italian Grand Prix. Billy Wiz to a close second. It's Quiet Boy that gets on the podium. ST up into P4. Bluefoot key. Does he know? He doesn't keep his P5. Johnsy Boy.
Keep P6. He does
Gaffo
just about.
back on the track. Gets P7. And it's Sinyo who gets points.
Sinyo P9 in the end, but it's gonna maybe be P12.
Look how close Quiet Boy was to Billy Wiz's 3-second pen.
I think it was like half a second, 4 tenths at the end.
Can you get race director, by the way, just so people don't
We will
complain
get
if they appeal?
But Quiet Boy getting a podium from a very lowly start in that event. P12 start for Quiet Boy. Finishes P3, only 2.5 seconds off the lead there. Questions probably going to be asked of Bluefoot about the start that he had to his race. Going very deep, finishes P6 at least after everything. Might be more than that. Joker, fastest lap of the race, by the way. A 29, the only driver into the 29s in that race. And after all,
as Billy Wiz is saying that he got his 4th warning in lap 13 and he could have gotten his 3rd one removed. So that is really unfortunate for Billy.
Disappointment.
And that's a Campos 2-3 as well.
Campos 2-3 for themselves. Max winning on debut. STP4 on debut. Johnsy Boy kept it clean with Quiet Boy to gain from all the penalties. Bluefoot had to lose to P6, and Gaffo on debut again. P7 for him. We will be joining you all, though, momentarily to interview your top 3 in that race and maybe see what they think about how everything went for them across the qualifying and 2 races. Alright, and we should be back if I press the buttons correctly, and we are. First things first, we're going to be speaking to Gaffo, the man who finished P7 in that race. Gaffo, first league race back in quite a few months. How did it go for you, and how are the F2 guys?
Well, it wasn't too bad. F2 cars weren't great, to be honest. Definitely the sprint race took a lot of getting used to. I think I had like 12 seconds penalty or something like that. I don't know. It was mad. I got P8 in the sprint from mainly just trying to keep clean. I think there might have been a small incident with Sinjo. That was definitely not my fault. But other than that, the actual feature race went really well. Started really well. I think I got up to about P6 or something like that. And I seen Jonesy Boy behind me, and I wanted to kind of let him through because I think he's in some sort of championship battle or something like that. And then carnage just ensued from then on in. I think Orabang, for no reason whatsoever, just fucked me wide on turn 4, 5, whatever that chicane is. And I was kind of back in like P9 for a good while, but then just kind of kept it clean, kept moving up the field, got Sinjo after the pit stop and held on from Andy and kept the penalties relatively low just to keep myself in that P7 spot. But I didn't think I'd done too bad. I had a feeling I'd be out after about 2 or 3 laps with how little I've played the game, but no, I got there in the end.
Yeah, no, I was looking in the sprint race, obviously 12 seconds of penalties and more over on that. 32 seconds finished behind the race win, which didn't look great on your end, but the feature race picking it back up, only 18 seconds off the win there, and definitely an improvement in your pace and consistency on that front. So, first question, are you going to try and keep racing this week in, week out if you can?
Well, definitely not for the next 2 or 3 weeks anyway, because we've got a busy few weeks up ahead. But after that, there might be an opportunity in June to get going again. But I'll have to just wait and see. I don't really control my own schedule at the moment. Things are kind of just being thrown in front of me. And I know college is finishing now this week, and then I have a little kind of trip away with college down the end of May, start June. And then after that, it just depends on how work throws. I think for most of June, I should be okay, but it's going to depend what work throws at me in July and August, and hopefully I can get a little bit more consistency and at least race in one of the leagues throughout the summer.
Well, certainly hope to see you.
That's what we love to hear. That's what we love to hear. sorry, Leo.
And delighted he is.
Do you have any questions for Gaffo yourself, Graham?
I mean, Gaffo, clubs.
I'm doing a little bit of skill games here, practicing a few free. Are you coming in, Leo? Have you downloaded it? Do we have our midfielder?
Oh, come on, Leo.
I'll start installing it after this, okay? I've also first got to upload last race from VRS to the YouTube channel.
I'm practicing free kicks here, so.
Classic.
Well, terrific, Gaffo. I want to see you in the summer racing in VRS. Please make it happen, mate. Please make it happen.
We'll see. Thank you very much, Fran. I love you too.
Thank you for coming along,
great
Gabbo.
race. Yeah, thank you.
To you. And I think that's it.
Yeah, we love a Gaffo interview.
And it's only a Gaffo interview today as well. No one else waiting in the cool-down room for an interview. So, Fran, I'll ask you this to replace the interviews. Who was your driver of the day for the sprint and then the feature?
I mean, Quiet Boy was definitely the best driver out of everyone. But I'm going to have to go with Jonesy Boy. I mean, he started last in every race. And he got consecutive P5s, I think. Where did he finish in the sprint?
It was P5 in both, yeah.
P5 in both, consecutive P5s from back of the grid. For me, he is the driver of the day. Of course, Quiet Boy is the best driver of today, but that's really impressive from Jonesy Boy. I mean, that's why he's challenging for the title. I mean, 2 P5s gets him how many points? Let me actually check the point system real quick.
This is how confusing our point system is, everyone.
So P5 so he gets 12 points from the feature race and another 8, so 20 points from starting last from every race. I mean, that's good. That's really good for him. He obviously overtakes Sham, but I think Quiet Boy is actually... Where did Quiet Boy get in Miami? Because he might be leading. I mean...
He was 9th.
Quiet Boy.
I can tell you the standings.
I mean, Quiet Boy got 28 from the feature, from 18 from the sprint race and 18 from the feature race.
Yeah, Quiet Boy was P9 with 8 points total.
Oh, I think
after last race.
Johnsy Boy still leads the championship, I think. I'm not sure. We're going to have to see. But yeah, Johnsy Boy is my driver of the day. Yeah. Who is yours?
Honestly, I'd say Johnsy Boy in the feature. But I'd have to go Quiet Boy in the sprint because that was utter domination from him. Got the
Yeah,
great
that
start,
was.
and then just drove a clean and consistent race. Didn't get a single penalty in that sprint race, and that's what really carried him. Just avoided all the carnage and chaos behind, and just took himself further and further forward. So to the very end,
This is what we expect from him. This is what we expect from him.
I don't think you could say anything else about the sprint race, but John's Boy feature race just did very well to keep it clean. No penalties again for either him or Quiet Boy.
I mean, in the sprint race, it was more impressive because there was 18 drivers, and in the feature was 14.
Yeah, Johnsy Boy's already begging for standings, by the way. I've got to wait, unfortunately, for him to see if any stewarding incidents come in. See, Faulkner may be taking a look at turn 1 if anyone decides to complain about it with what Bluefoot did. That's probably the funniest moment of the day, I'd have to say, but I have to say the 2x2 into turn 1 during the feature, the guys fighting for P3 were a very good moment to have. And I think just shows how competitive the field is. I mean, you look at the feature
Billy
race,
Wisdom and got a good chance for the win.
look at the feature race. Would Andy or Sinyo be scoring points in any normal circumstance?
I mean, comparing Andy with Sinyo is like comparing Ronaldo with Lionel Messi. So
Would Billy
they're
Wiz
both
be
way ahead.
P2? Max winning?
I mean, that's why we love VRS, mate.
And that's why VRS2 is the competition to be a part of as well. Because if you're not the best in
Absolutely
F1
amazing.
cars, anything can happen in the F2 cars.
Wow.
Obviously, for events happening for the rest of this week, tomorrow we have Saudi Arabia in VRS F1, where we need to see Not Jack come back, as the Not Jack fan
Please.
himself would think.
I mean, I love Rian, but if I see a Not Jack win, I think we should bring some Not Jack merch. I'm already thinking of doing some Not Jack merch.
Alright, this is definitely the biggest Ollie owner has.
I think we should end it there, Leo.
Yeah. We have URC, obviously.
Wait, before we
Thursday
go.
nights, 8 p.m.
Yeah, URC Thursday night. Shout out to Shamrock and his amazing league. Make sure to watch. I think it is Brazil next week, this week. So
He is the
yeah, we
reason
have a
why
lot of
his
action
stream
coming
deck
up.
has
Yeah.
9 shortcuts on it for OBS.
Yes,
He wants that
sir.
much. He wants me
All
to
right.
make
Can
the
I
stream that
before
much
we go off stream, I just want to ask Hyper to Cadillac rumors. What are your thoughts?
if it's realistic performance, Hyper is going to be running as far away from America as he can.
It's
But
not realistic performance.
If he gets the option to get a seat in VRS, I'm more than certain he'd try and take it on. I just don't know how long he'd be staying in his seat, considering the pace that he can have when he actually puts it together.
Fair enough. Thank you for that input, Leo.
And thoughts on HB Cook's title charge, Fran?
HB Cook is just a washed Ben Wawa. Thank you everyone for watching. We will see you tomorrow with VRS1.
And that will be even more chaos. That's all I can say. Good night, everyone.